Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a few days. Yeah, I did one of these. The first one of these MMA hangouts is this last Monday, and it was chill. Nice little kickback, about 35, 45 minutes. It was legit. So yeah, welcome to the second ever Monday night MMA hangouts with Keyboard Warriors. Trying to see. I think Fred was talking about coming on tonight. I'm not really sure if he's able to. Dude's got a busy life too, and Jesse's probably working right now. But Jesse, if you're watching, you want to jump on, dude, just let me know. So just how this works. Well, I'll start talking about a topic, and then everyone just literally, it's a chat back and forth with you guys in the comment section, me right here. So again, welcome to the second ever Monday Night MMA Hangouts. I figured why not hang out and shoot the shit about whatever. What's up, MMA gods? Lada, how's it going? Uncle Hank, what up? What up? Daniel's here. What's up, dude? So let's talk about this last weekend here, UFC Boston. What didn't happen at UFC Boston? Now that I think about it, I mean, we had missed weight, we had knockouts, submissions, everything. But we had the I don't know, what do you call it? Inhaler gate? Hashtag inhaler gate. And then a couple, the fight that we expected kind of out of Yair and Jeremy Stevens the first time around. People were like, "Oh, don't blink, someone's going to go to sleep." Anytime anyone says that, I immediately go, "Okay, I'll be all right." To blink a few times, like, I mean, like they hurt each other. Like Yair definitely came close, and then he blew his wad. And Jeremy Stevens, who we know is pretty durable, came back and was smashing that dude a little bit. But overall, I mean, Yair won. It was the right decision. He won. So, and then it was sad to see Weidman. Did anybody else shed a tear when Weidman got knocked out? Because he got dropped. And he's over here with his arms down to the sides and shit. He's getting smashed right in the face, hammer fisted and all that. And then see, there you go. There you go. on purpose. Fair enough. Hey, but still, look, the main event was sad. I thought it's literally the only way I could describe it, because it was just hard to watch Weidman get smashed like that again. He was like, "Oh, I feel great. I don't have to cut weight anymore. The size thing's not a big deal." Well, yes, it is, sir. Clearly, it was a big deal. So I think Manny Bermudez gets cut. How many losses in a row? Let's find out. Manny Bermudez. Let's see. Manny's. Why is it giving me that? There we go. Yeah. All right. Manny's got 2 in a row. Yeah, 2 in a row. Now he won't get cut. 2 in a row. He was undefeated before he lost to Case Kenny. Now he only has, he has 3. He's like 3-2 in the UFC. I don't think he'll get cut. Not yet. Would Jeremy have won if it was 5 rounds? It's a good one. That's a good question. I thought Yair was definitely ready. Like, at the start of the fight, I thought he was cardio ready. Then he went after Jeremy. I think Jeremy would have had a much better chance up until Yair's second win would have, kicked in and everything. So, yeah, I don't know if I do. That's a good question. I wonder, because I mean, the only chance it would have had was that main event in Mexico. Yeah, I mean, and that was pretty bad. I expected that to happen. Weidman is the next Rockhold. Look, man, we move like it's okay. It's like to put it in like basketball terms, okay? Everyone wants to talk about who's the greatest of all time. Everyone says Michael Jordan, right? And now people these days are saying LeBron James. I don't think that whole greatest ever conversation thing is valid. I think it's each era has their own thing. So in fighting, like the more popular it gets, the longer we keep going with them. MMA, all the promotions and everything. All these young kids are starting younger and younger, right? So the level of competition is higher and higher. Sometimes you get to the age like a Weidman where you kind of had your run, and that was that. You know what I mean? Like, and I think at 185 the cut was bad. As soon as Rockhold beat him for the title, it just got worse, just worse and worse and worse. He almost seemed like Weidman never seemed like he ever changed. So I got a text from my lady. But I just think Weidman never evolved, and people say, oh, they always go back, sharpen tools, add new ones. How many guys do we ever see, or how often we actually see somebody do that, right? Like add something to their game. Sometimes you just can't. Who knows? And to me, he just looked like same old Weidman, except with a weaker chin now. Thank you, Romero and whoever else knocked him out. I can't even think off the top of my head. Let's see. He's been knocked out a couple times now. To me, if I'm Chris Weidman, or I'm Chris Weidman's friend, it's time to start talking about that. Like, hey man, I think that's enough KOs. All right, so Luke Rockhold TKO. I don't remember. You guys remember that for whatever fucking reason he threw that the wheel kick, was it the spinning back kick? Whatever he threw that was just dumb. And then Rockhold got him to the ground, beat his ass up. Yeah, that's first TKO. Then Yoel Romero took his head off with a knee. And one of the most gruesome knee knock. And believe me, there's been plenty more. Obviously, Jorge Masvidal and all those other ones, but this was gruesome in terms of he hit him with the knee and then blood everywhere. Right? Gegard Mousasi finished TKO'd him with knees. He beat Calvin by submission. I get it. Jacare knocked him out, and then Dominic Reyes knocked him out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knockouts. At some point, 35 years of age. At some point. Don't you got to have that talk with your whether it's, his family or, his lady or his coaches, where it's like, hey, man, that's 5 knockouts, dude. Like, you can't do that anymore. Like, it's I don't know. It's just, you got to start weighing the, do I want to be able to walk and talk in a couple of years, or, is it worth it? I think had he won against Reyes, he would have kept going and going until he got to John Jones, which, whatever. But I think now you got to, if you're Weidman, you got to think about it. You know what I mean? You got to be like, hey, what are we really doing this for? Like, what are we trying to accomplish? Are we just trying to get our heads bashed in? Trying to get, are you trying to get your head bashed in? Are you, what are you trying to do? Because he's not going to go for a title anymore. I mean, does anyone here think he's going to ever compete for a title ever again at any weight class? No. Weidman was overrated anyway. In his era, when he beat Anderson, and let me see how many times he defended the belt before he lost it. He defended against Anderson, Lyoto, and Vitor. So he defended it 3 times, right? Like, overrated? I don't think he was. I think if you try to make the case that he was good now, or he's in his prime now, overrated. But at the time when he won the belt and he was champion, to me he was on point. How many KO losses before a fighter retires? I mean, that the last thing we need is Weidman out here looking stupid. No one, look, man. Nobody wants to be, sounding like, all due respect, Chuck Liddell and Tito, and forgetting stuff and all those crazy things that fighters get, when they just went too damn long. I don't know, but 5's a lot. Weidman. I think it's obviously case by case how bad the knockouts were. If it was TKO, it was knockout, how bad the knockout was. You never know. But I hate to say, fighters should retire. I hate that. Unless it's like super stupid obvious, like BJ Penn, right? But I always hesitate to tell a fighter that he needs to retire, because it's like that's his or her one thing that they're like incredibly good at, especially if they haven't set themselves up for life. It's hard to be like, hey, yeah, you should just cut it out. Like, Dana's gonna have that talk with Joe Lozon, probably Chris Weidman from this last weekend, and I don't know how he does it. Well, he's the boss, I guess, and he tells him as a friend, but still. Weidman didn't look like he put on much muscle at 205. It doesn't help his chin, but he still looked undersized 205. He put no muscle. The whole move to 205 was to not have to cut weight. I mean, to cut to 85, he was killing himself. I'm assuming he walks around like 215, 220, right? And that's like a heavy. That's like heavy days for him. The cut to 205 is nothing for those guys, or for him at that weight. But if you move up a weight class, mind you, it is 20 pounds, right? If you move up a weight class, it's if you're gonna add muscle, you gotta be smart about it. Like Michelle Watterson, whose real weight class is 105. Not 115. She put on muscle, but she did it the smart way to not make her weight cuts worse. So, I mean, her weight cuts were easy, well, allegedly easy to 105. She was smaller. Now that she's fighting at 115, she has to put on muscle, so she doesn't. She's like doesn't lack too much strength that 115 in that division. We have money. Why means to go back to 185? We get a top 15 guy in light heavyweight, not a number 2 or 3 guy in the division. She shot his shot. You know who else is doing that? This couple weeks from now, weekends from now, Darren Till. If people think just because he's he's Darren Till that Kelvin Gastelum can't put hands on him and knock him the fuck out the way Tyron Woodley did, they're wrong. 100% wrong. So I don't think Weidman should ever go back to 85. I'm with you. 205, get a top 15 guy. Get a win and get out. I don't know, man. I know he's got kids, man. It's hard to see it. Should have fought a Shogun and easy way into 205. Should have done that. Yes. Should have definitely done that. Jumping up with Dominic Reyes, who's like just now starting to scratch his prime, in my opinion. And calling out John Jones. That was a hard one. I mean, okay, but real quick in the conversation. Who here had Weidman winning? I picked him like a heart pick. Like, oh, come on, man, let's go, But I think I picked him right. I don't remember. A lot of this happens since Wednesday, folks. Anyway, but who picked him? Who picked Weidman to win? Because when I was seeing online, nobody did. Or very few people had picked him. Just the ones that were like super fans of Weidman. I was just rooting for the dude because it's like I don't want to see him just be mediocre and not be able to make weight 85 and get his ass beat at 205 all the time and all that. And like, I don't want to see any of that stuff. That's not what this is about. So, data center press conference is going to talk to him to retiring. If you're talking about Lowe's, you're talking about, well, oh, you didn't pick, yeah. So he didn't pick him. There you go. He didn't pick Weidman. He said he's going to talk to Weidman about retiring. That makes sense. I hope he does. I mean, look, honestly, just because you care about the person overall, because I'm sure they entertained you for years and all that, but I hope he does, just because like the way he's been getting knocked out is nasty. I mean, he's not that in his prime 85 or that knocked out Anderson Silva, and then unfortunately Anderson Silva broke his leg quite graphically. Yeah, so pick raise KO fourth. There you go. Yeah. Oh, so he's gonna talk to Weidman. That makes sense. What did you guys think? He's getting off the Weidman thing. What did you guys think of Inhaler Gate? Okay, so I've been watching long enough to know you can't do that. Like when he did it, like he took out the inhaler, like because where I was, I couldn't hear. I mean, I don't know if you guys could hear the audio from his corner talking. Where I was, I just couldn't hear the corner audio. I just hear the regular audio. Dana and Lozon had an agreement he would retire, win or lose. Good, thank God. Lozon's a warrior. You know what I would see? I would love to see Lozon, Joe Lozon, enter like ADCC and jiu-jitsu tournaments, because that kid can fucking go. Okay, Joe Lozon can roll. So I'd love to see him do that if he wants to continue competing. Inhaler Gate. So I forgot what round it was in between, I think 2 and 3. And he sits on the stool and he's like doing this shit. And then obviously, I don't know what he's talking about. When they pull out the inhaler and he took the hit, I was just like, so the ref's going to come over and wave this off, right? Like he saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's first time since he started fighting, it's been brought out between rounds. He should not be in there. He's going to ask for an inhaler like a little girl. Yeah, look. It wasn't good. That was stupid. It was honestly dumb. And honestly, with Greg Hardy, okay, so obviously football player, newer to this, very, very new to the sport, immensely talented, clearly, especially like athletically. But like I feel like Greg Hardy. I think you know what? Okay, look, Greg Hardy is a scary dude and he can fight, right? But I think people look at Greg Hardy and go, "You might be a fucking moron." Because that first fight that he had after the tough series or whatever he did, Dana White's contenders, whatever, 2 night contenders, where he had that one fight where the dude was down and he kneed him in the face. And it's like he didn't know he can do that. And we all kind of go, oh shit. Like a lot of people were happy because they hate him. But most for the most part, it was just like, oh shit, like, dude. Oh, okay, we'll let it go because he's fucking new, right? Then this happens. You're like, okay, man, you gotta be fucking with us. Thought you could bring an inhaler out, and you told me because USADA approved it. Think it kind of falls on Dean Thomas. He's been in the game forever. He should know better. Right. So Dean Thomas was the one that brought it. And I think they asked the commissioner or commission person, rep or whatever was around. And they're like, it told them, I think the thing was, they told them it's USADA approved. Right. So they hit. Now the thing is, it opens up your lungs, let you breathe. If you have asthma, you know, the whole thing and everything. Dana was pissed with Dean Thomas. Now he put out a video on Instagram getting breathing treatment. Look, man, Greg Hardy. Like, are you a grown ass man or no? Because we're gonna be doing this bullshit. You're just like, see, guys, I was in line. You know what I mean? Like, no, we believe you that you need a fucking inhaler. You just can't have it in between rounds during the fight, anywhere near the cage. You can leave it outside, pick it up on the way out, start breathing and everything. But come on, dog, don't be doing that whole like, see, guys, I'm really fucked up. You know. I can't respect you at that point. Like, you're a dipshit now because now you're like apologizing sort of to people, trying to prove that you weren't full of shit. You know what I mean? Just only be like, we didn't know, we fucked up. So I was surprised they overturned it so quick right after the event, dude. He hadn't even gotten to the post-fight presser before they were like, yeah, by the way, you didn't win shit. Well, what do you mean? Like, you didn't win. It was overturned, no contest. Why? You're an inhaler. Fuck. You know, Dean Thomas has always been kind of shady. You know, I've never seen, like, I've met Dean Thomas and the fan thing for like 30 seconds, asked him a couple questions and got a picture. And that was it. This was years ago. And I think the second time I saw him was at 235. You see 235? That was he was cornering Woodley, but him and somebody else from that camp were out looking for food or something. I don't know. But yeah, I saw him around. According to USADA, USADA was approved, and it's in paperwork that he uses an inhaler. Yeah, outside of the during training, like that way they don't test you and go like, hey, what you got in your system, right? Do you think he gets a top 15 guy next? Why not? Okay, let me take that back. Roll back. He did knock this dude out, and that's kind of what we know about him. So I would like to see maybe like somebody interview him, right? And be like, other than the nose, I don't care for that, but somebody interview him and ask him, be like, hey, what was the thought process in this fight? You usually go, balls out trying to knock somebody out. Were you trying to prove you can follow a game plan or something? Like, I want to know. Because if he was following a game plan, hey, fair enough, dude. Yeah, give him a top 15, dude. Let's go see. Let's see. Let's have some fun. Let's see who we would put him up against. Because I the Black Beasts of the world, guys that could put him out. A lot of people hate him. I mean, Jesse skips the any event, not just his fight, but any event Greg Hardy's on, refuses to watch. All right, top 15. Let's start off at 15. Sergey Spivak, Sergey Pavlovic, Maurice Green, Alexei Oleinik. Greg Hardy, Alexei Oleinik. Yeah, let's put him in with somebody that could take him down and Ezekiel's ass. Augusto Sakai, Walt Harris. Walt Harris with Greg Hardy would be fun. Shamil Aburakhimov, Blagoy Ivanov. These Russians are huge. Alexander Volkov. That might even, Volkov can pick him apart, but I don't know if Volkov can take that shot. And the one that I like this name for, I don't know why, like Alistair Overeem. If we do Greg Hardy versus Alistair Overeem, I think you could make that a main event of a freaking fight night. Or you can make it like a co-main event, or not, maybe like a main card fight on a pay-per-view. I think that's the move, man. I think that's the move for real. Greg Hardy against Alistair Overeem. I would love for it to be Ubereem, but then we might get a dead body in the cage, man. Shit. How crazy is it that, excuse me, Alistair Overeem went, just rampant with freaking steroids and shit, like all over the place. Yeah, that horse meat, right? Just beating how many dudes did he almost kill in the ring and in the cage that like probably looking back right now, like this motherfucker hit me with everything he had, and he was juiced the fuck up. Like, I wonder if you could sue for that. You know what I mean, it'd be interesting to see that. Charles wants to come back and let two women beaters beat the crap out of each other. Alistair Keith's crap was like, oh hell yeah, Alistair would chop his legs out. That dude couldn't punch a damn thing. We know Greg Hardy ain't a wrestler, so. All right, what else happened in this card? Joe Lozon. Macy Barber gets that first round TKO. That was nice. Macy's been talking all this shit. Overeem or Harris, 100%. I'm telling you. I like the Harris fight. I like the Overeem fight. I would love to put Olenek in there. Just because, like, Olenek will pull guard or whatever, end up on bottom, he'll just Ezekiel him. Excuse me. That's like my favorite, one of my favorite submissions. I can't do it because my arms are short. Not that short, but I just can never get him in the right spot. I pulled it off once, and it's because the dude had a giraffe neck. Real talk. But most of the guys that I wrestle, that I roll with, that are my weight, have no neck like me. So, like, my shit's hidden behind beards. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. I like that Overeem or Harris. Giving him Overeem's kind of crazy. Like, I think Overeem would take the fight, but make it in like Japan for obvious reasons. Actually, no, USADA travels too. Never mind. But fuck it, make it a Ryzen. Why not? The Walt Harris fight's probably gonna be the one that's more likely. Like a Walt Harris, maybe a rematch with the dude he just fought. I hope not. Ooh, I like that one. Curtis Blades, Greg Hardy. Hell yeah, I'm down for that. Like, hell yeah, I'm down for that. All right, hey, I'm down with that. Do you think she's jealous of Paige Van Zandt? That's why she's talking smack and making up her dude sliding into her DMs. Okay. Here's the thing about Macy Barber is, I think, okay, when someone has this shine, like remember when Nate Diaz beat McGregor, choked him out, and he was like, "Hey man, I had to take his shine and make it mine." Like if someone's that high, that popular, even though she hasn't fought forever, she's like Instagram popular, you know what I'm saying? But she got stuff installed. What are you gonna do? But no, it's not the reason why people follow her for other reasons. I'm just saying. But I think she wants to take her shine. Plain and simple. If you're Macy Barber, you can pull Paige Van Zandt into the cage, beat the crap out of her. You can say what the fuck you want after that, especially if you've been talking all the shit she's been talking. Like it's fine to talk shit if you can back it up. She's been talking all this stuff, DMing her man or whatever. However she's getting those DMs, whether it's real or not. She's a bad chick. She's pesky. She can fight. She's fun to watch. But like yeah, you know, yeah, a lot of people find her annoying, you know. And she kind of is. I don't really pay too much attention to her shit talk, but I do watch her fights for sure. That kid's got potential. I just wish she would like just turn the shit talk a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Don't get like cringy with your shit. Although that's like the thing now. Like everybody is like just get cringe Cejudo, triple cringe. Yeah. So. Talking about someone with the renegade making competitive. Oh, with Greg Hardy, yeah, definitely. That's why I like Curtis Blades and Harris. She's a beast. Give her that 100%. Now that I finishes women's 115, 125, very few. I mean, Zhang, Barber, Bullet could, but she just hasn't in a minute. I think. Let me make sure I'm not full of shit on that one. Valentina Shevchenko. And I mean, look, we know Valentina can't finish. I think she finished Jessica I. Right? I think that was a finish. Anyway. Paige Van Zandt thing got old real quick. It's a fight that makes no sense. 100% makes zero sense. But she is trying to get that. Okay. Please tell me no one actually believes Paige Van Zandt's a money fight. Because when Paige Van Zandt, they were asking her about Macy Barber signing her man's DMs and all that stuff, she goes, "Oh, she just wants to get a money fight." What are you talking about? You're not a money fight. Like, no, you're not a money fight. Right now, you're an Instagram model. Once you start fight, we can figure out if you're a money fight. But you weren't before and you aren't now. Like, that's just real talk, dude. Straight up. Like she came in, they gave her a pretty nice sized contract and all that because you know for whatever reasons, and you guys know how the MMA promoters are. You know she got that big contract and she got a few big fights and she got finished by quite a few, and Yeah, let's look at a record because now I'm wondering. Paige Van Zandt. People get tired of her shit too. Like if you go on her like Instagram and shit, um, she's fucking annoying. Like I don't follow her anymore for that reason. She's honestly like irritating. It's like married life is awesome, and I'm like, all right, cool. That's you got anything else? You got anything else at all? Like nothing. And it's just like, oh, look at me in a bathing suit. Okay, I mean, cool, but like nothing. Okay, cool, nothing. Anyway, um, she's so young, just turned 21 this summer, young and dumb, 100%. They're talking about Barbara, yeah. Although I don't know how Paige Van Zandt, how old Paige Van Zandt is, and she's not much smarter. Let's be real. That shit. Let's see, Sure Dog. Sure Dog is usually pretty solid with their records, right? So she hasn't fought since. Oh, she fought this last January. Yeah, get that. She beat yeah, it was the submission armbar win against Rachel Ostovich. Then before that, January 2018 against Jessica Rose Clark, a decision loss. She got tapped by Michelle Watterson in 2016 December. Then she had a switch kick knockout of Beck Rawlings. That was fun. But before that, she lost to Rose by submission. Like, okay, so let's say she's been in the UFC. When she got to the UFC, she got 3 in a row, 3 wins in a row, all finishes. No, 2 finishes, 1 decision. Then she gets choked out by Rose. Then she knocks out Beck Rawlings. Then loses to Michelle Watterson, loses to Jessica Rose Clark, and then beats Rachel Ostovich before she broke her arm. Or after she broke, I can't remember, dude. Honestly, I don't watch Paige Van Zandt. Like, it's not fun to watch. You can't get more cringy than Cejudo. Cedodo. Yeah, dude. I know we don't pick against my people, but this dude, man, yeah, I just go away, dog. Let's just leave. Go show off your Olympic gold medal somewhere else. It's not a money fight. It's a fight for pervy dudes and me who want to ogle them. Exactly. I mean, look, we're gonna be if we're gonna be PC, we can't have this discussion, but we're not gonna be PC. Okay. Dana White signed her because she looks good. Does she have some skills? Absolutely. That switch kick didn't come out of nowhere. Her toughness didn't come out of nowhere. She's got some grappling. Sure, absolutely. But come on, you think she's talented enough to be like? He kind of signed her. Was like, fuck it, throw her in the fire, see what happens. I don't see that much as far as like world beating talent. Like I doubt pretty hard that she'll ever win a title at any weight. 125, 115. I don't think it'll ever happen because I don't think she's like all in on fighting. I don't know her personally, so I can't say that shit for sure. To me, from where I'm sitting, from all the things we see on Instagram and all this other stuff, and not taking fights and getting called out by Macy Barber and not saying, not taking the fight. But when Joanna supposedly wasn't gonna make weight, she's like, "Hey, Michelle, we could do the rematch in December 14th." It's just like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I think she just gets annoying. She annoys people. Like, that's kind of it, you know. All right, what else we got in this card here? Darren Wynn missed weight, lost the fight too. That sucks. That's DC's homie right there. You would think he would make weight. DC can make 205. I cut to 85 for that dude's hard though. Sean Brady getting that decision again over Court McGee. Sean Brady can go. He's got a weird ass tattoo on his back, but hey. Randy Costa gets a knockout first round. Kyle Bochniak lost. Damn. Molly McCann gets a decision win. Molly like sneakily getting sneaky at 115. One of these days, someone's gonna get hurt. And she's gonna step in for the title shot. I'm telling you. Charles Rosa always fun. Submission first round. Manny Bermuda's not gonna get cut. Daniel, chill. That dude's not getting cut for that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, check a couple things. Got a few more minutes here, folks. Anything else you guys want to throw out here? Throw them out. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check headlines here. See what MMA clickbaits and the TMZ junkies of the world are doing. Oh boy. Anyway, I like that. It's not a money fight. It's a fight for pervy dudes and me who want to Google them. Let's see. So I'm just checking something real quick, making sure this stream isn't like freezing too much. All right, cool. All right. So checking the headlines here, and this is the part of the show where it's like I'm literally gonna read the headline from whatever website it's on, and we'll see. Oh, he did miss weight. Fuck. That's right. I was wondering what you were asking, what you were saying that I think he gets cut. I think they'll give him one more chance. Darren Wayne is 5 inches tall. DC Jr. DC's like 5'10, maybe 5'9, 5'10 on a good day. Okay, and a heavyweight. Anyone staying up for the card this weekend? Oh, that's the Singapore card. We'll talk about that in a second, actually, since we got time. That's a 5 a.m. main card start on Saturday. Shit, let's see what fights are on that. I'll miss the first. Ooh, Beneil Dariush is actually kind of fun to watch. I'm probably gonna miss the last 3 fights. I usually wake up on Saturday. Every day I wake up at 4, but on the weekends I wake up like at 6:30. It's kind of on my own. So I'll probably, as soon as I get up and make some coffee, to start watching fights. But I'm not staying up because the freaking the prelim started at 2:30 my time or our time, because I know you're nearby. How does he miss weight? He just does. Fuck, dude, I didn't realize he missed weight. All right, screw the headlines for now. We'll look at this weekend's card. All right, UFC Singapore. So as MMA Gods was saying, who's staying up for this one? The prelims begin at 2:30 a.m. Pacific time. That's what, 5:30 Eastern time. So you guys get up nice and early in the East Coast. We'll catch that one pretty solid. We got names such as Alexandra Albu, the chick that's makes good model, but I think when she got signed by the UFC, I think she had lied about her record or something, and they kicked her out or something like that. Then Enrique Barcelos on this card. That dude can throw bombs. Mo Green's on this fight card against Sergey Pavlovich. Heavyweight fight, should be a good one. Random Marcos against Ashley Yoder. It's a good one for the pervy dudes too. And then all right, main card starts at 5 a.m. That's 8 a.m. for you East Coasters. So that's a breakfast burrito and a coffee for you. Muslim Salikov against Laureano Staropoli. Cyril Gain against Dontel Mays. Frank Camacho against Beneil Dariush. That's a good one. Michael Johnson against Stevie Ray is a good one. And it's a lightweight. So I think Michael Johnson fucked around with like 145 for like a fight. That shit was awful. Yeah. Get up nice and early, dude. Then the main event, obviously, Damian Maia against Ben Askren. Everyone's been asking this whole thing. I'm only watching Fuerte Barzola. Go for it. That dude can bang. He can go. So, but the main events, it's interesting, right? Like, who's the better grappler? Is basically what we're asking in this fight. Who's the better overall grappler? If you go with experience, I mean, like, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm leaning Damian Maia. But like, we haven't seen, like, we've seen Ben Askren in one, obviously in his first UFC fight. Although I'm because I was there for it, I did not think that old Robbie Lawler was out. But I wasn't in the cage. But I didn't think he was out. So I mean, you could argue that Ben Askren should be 0-2, but he's 1-1. So yeah, some fun fights. Probably catch a replay when I wake up. Must win for Askren. Ooh. In order to be taken seriously, 100%. Because he's out here like, yeah, like, and look, here's the thing about Ben Askren. Ben Askren can call him a lot of things, but he's an asshole and everything like that. But that man knows that he got knocked the fuck out by Masvidal. He wants the rematch, knowing good and goddamn well he probably won't get it, not now. And he was honest about what happened. It wasn't like he was in his first loss ever, right? But yeah, dude, I don't know. That dude, I don't know if it's. You're probably right. To me, it's a must win, because otherwise, then Ben Askren has to shut the fuck up, and he ain't good at shutting the fuck up. So he needs to win it for that reason, at least. Whether I'm picking Damian Maya just because I'm a jiu-jitsu guy and loyal, but it'll be. It's gonna be one of those where is this? This is in Singapore. Okay, no. If you put this card anywhere in the United States of America, boos everywhere for that main event. But I think because it's in Singapore, people will actually be really quiet and watch it. I think. I don't know 100%. Although those one FC or one championship cards get crowds get rowdy sometimes. I like the Johnson versus Ray fight. Love that too. I'm watching. I'm basically gonna get up in time to watch that fight and the main event. That's kind of what I'm gonna do. Because I'd be full of shit if I said I'm gonna catch a replay. Because I won't. I'll nap after that, and then I gotta take kids to volleyball and all that. Do you consider Johnson the gatekeeper 155? Ooh, it's a good one. Johnson's for sure a gatekeeper, says Lauda. Possibly. Like, I mean, you get those top 5 guys when you beat him, right? How many guys have we seen use him as a stepping stone? I hate to call someone a gatekeeper, but I thought, like, for sure, like, for example, Cowboy at 155 was a gatekeeper. Carlos Condit at 170 was a gatekeeper. Wait. I don't know. Michael Johnson's not even ranked at flyweight or at lightweight. And he is not ranked at featherweight either. So he's not even ranked. So I don't even think he's a gatekeeper anymore. I think if you're looking at a gatekeeper, I would say Donald Cerrone. Yeah, I would say Donald Cerrone. Edson Barbosa, maybe. Kevin Lee. God, Kevin Lee. Taking on Gregor Gillespie. I think that's what he's fighting, right? Gregor Gillespie? Jesus Christ. Why would you take that fight? That's a hard fight for Kevin Lee. But no, I don't think. You know what? No, I don't think Michael Johnson's a stepping guy, a gatekeeper. Kind of like Maya's gonna become a gatekeeper 170. If he loses this one, look, I think he's already been one. Let's be real. But this fight doesn't. It's like it's kind of like a who cares fight for that reason, because it's not like he's helping anybody move up or anything. I mean, even if Askren wins this, like, okay, then what? I know he's gonna call him Masvidal looking for the rematch, but that's bigger fish, man. You got to wait for a rematch on that one. I would say try to maybe secure that Robbie Lawler fight and then beat him like for real this time. I don't know. But gatekeepers is an interesting thing to even like think about, right? Like, let's say at 125, who's the gatekeeper for a long time? Joe B, right? Benavidez. Now it might be who's here for Miga. There might not even be one. Tim Elliott, maybe. Oh, that dude just got starched. Someone's got to be Henry Cejudo, please. A bantamweight. A Sunsao. Jameer Rivera starting to look like one. Dominic Cruz is the big unknown at 135. That's interesting, right? When he's gonna come back. I want to say he has a fight. Anyone know? He even said it was stupid fight. Yeah. Kevin Lee said that shit. Kevin Lee goes, yeah, I picked a dumbass fight. He did. Featherweight gatekeeper. It's a good one too. Oh man, I don't think it's Brian Ortega yet. Frankie Edgar maybe at 45. The reason he wants to move to 35, he become one. Moicano maybe. Okay, lightweight. I saw Donald Cerrone, right? Oh yeah, at 170. RDA. And ranked above Nate Diaz. At 185. Oh, that's a hard one. Weidman was for a minute. Brunson, maybe. Kelvin still got a chance, and not him. Yeah, I would say Weidman until you got out. No, there's not really one there. So what do they do at 35? Interim belt. I'm tired of interim belts, man. Especially if the champions, the champ holds 2 divisions. I think at that point it's like, look, dude, you gotta defend both, like this year. That's it, right? I think you just do like a tournament style, get someone as a clear cut number 1 contender. But I think he's gonna. Oh, excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. It's been a long ass day. But as far as him, I think he says he's gonna defend 125 first. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. So, no, they don't do an interim belt. I hope not. God, I hope not. I'd rather have him drop the belt. It's a gatekeeper at 205. Gus. Ozdemir's probably there. Glover Teixeira is probably there. Even though I think there was one of those or both of them won recently. Excuse me. Heavyweight gatekeeper, JDS probably. Maybe Volkov's getting there. At female 115, obviously, strawweight. That's Jessica Andrade. Maybe Jessica Andrade, but even though she's ranked number 1 though. Not Jessica Andrade. I was thinking somebody else. Sorry. What is her name? Claudia Gadelia, maybe? Yeah, there you go. Claudia might be your gatekeeper there. Carla Esparza might be, although she's coming off a fucking hug it out win. Felice Herrig might be there. Tisha Torres is definitely a candidate for that. And then Beltardum. He's defending 125 Benavides. Okay. If whenever that is, let's say he defends it, wins. If he doesn't defend 135 pretty quickly after that, barring injuries, of course, then you strip him. Just like that. If you can't win defend, strip him, start over. Connor's holding a press conference this week. I heard about this. I don't care. It's in Moscow. He'll go out there and call out, Khabib a little bit and then be like, but buy my whiskey, which is, by the way, hot garbage. If you drank it and you tell me it's good, either you don't drink whiskey or you're a fucking liar. That's all it is. That shit is disgusting. Like maybe if you're trying to sip on something that's like a little sweet and won't get you fucked up, yeah. But I'd rather get like a really good whiskey. Like I'm a big fan of that Gentleman Jack. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It takes like nothing. It takes nothing to get you like nice and buzz on that one. Sorry, I hear dogs and stuff outside. And my dogs are outside, so they're barking their ass off. Claudia's sexy as fuck. She can be my gatekeeper anytime. Okay, hit her up on slide into her DMs, bro. See if it works out. All right, check out the headlines here. John McCarthy, I guess, blamed the inspector for the Greg Hardy and Hitler mishap. Well, yeah, they told him he could fucking do it for whatever reason. What else we got? Colby Covington. Jorge Masvidal is making up lies about him to promote future fight. Okay, Colby, just shut the fuck up. Ray Rodriguez released a statement looking for a title shot following battle with Warrior Jeremy Stevens. So Yair wants the winner of Volkanovski and Holloway. Sure. Jared Cannonier appreciates high praise from Israel Adesanya. Yeah. Jared Cannonier is a bad dude, but we'll see what happens with him. What else we got? MSAC. Hardy, Massachusetts State Athletic Commission. Hardy win was overturned because he didn't request inhaler before the event. So what the fuck? Okay, whatever. All right. Okay, this is bullshit. Dana White on Macy Barber. She's a gangster. I love everything about this girl. Can we stop throwing the word gangster around like it's nothing? We have 2. Diaz, Masvidal. Only gangsters in the game. Don't even at me with anybody else. Be real. Papatov is a fancy Canadian. Yeah. That sucks. Watered down to me. Jameson for me. Yeah, Jameson's way better. Thoughts on Joanna saying she hopes Colby loses. I did not see that. Now I want to look that up because that just tells you what everyone thinks about his little act. Look, I don't believe for a single solitary second this dude's actually like the way he's portraying himself. I think he's 100% full of shit and just playing a character. Chael Sonnen did it, right? Or at least Chael Sonnen probably just emphasized how much of an asshole he is, right? But Colby's overdoing it. And so that's what people think is real. So Dana White's comments about Colby saying when he wins, he won't let Dana put belt on. I didn't see what Dana said, but I did see Colby saying that he'll slap him. Are you gonna slap your boss? Dana White responds to Colby, he's a big mouth fucking idiot. There's your new Tito. Will he get kicked out of ATT? Allegedly, no. unless the other fighters like come up to like what's his name? Fuck, it's not Henry Hoof. Henry Hoof's at Hard Knocks. Someone please remind me. I can't believe I can't remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't say it. The head coach and owner, or the owner of ATT, Coconut Creek in Florida. Fuck, what's his name? Someone remind me, please. I can't fucking remember. While I look for the other things here. Team plans to appeal the Greg Hardy loss or no contest. I don't care. I hope they don't. I mean, they normally don't, right? Like, how many times have you in the last how many ever years? Excuse me. Have you heard of a fight actually getting overturned when a fighter appealed it? What else we got? Yeah, that press conference. People not seeing Dan Lambert. Thank you, appreciate it, Dan Lambert. Yeah, it'll be up to the fighters going up to Dan Lambert telling him, "Hey, get this guy the fuck out of here." Everyone hopes he loses. I mean, shit, his team hope he loses, and they're the ones they're supposed to be helping him. I wonder what kind of sparring partners he has, or are they in on the act? And look, have you guys thought about that? This could be a whole team effort. And he goes like, "Hey, look, I don't want to be a fucking asshole. You know, this is not really who I am. You guys know me, but I need to get paid. I need to make this fight big, right?" And so they're like, "Just fucking tell him you hate me and all that shit." You know, Masvidal, like I said, Masvidal was at 241, obviously, and Colby was there, and he was a few spots down, and I think it was like Colby, Max Holloway, somebody else, and then Masvidal. Masvidal was talking shit. Other fighters were talking shit to him. But my favorite part was Max Holloway kept switching seats with people that wanted to fuck with him. So they would switch seats with Max Holloway, and Max Holloway just laughing his ass off, and these people are just getting in Colby's face. It got bad enough that security had to pull Colby from the spot and kick him in the back. It was hilarious. And he ran out to the tunnel without his belt. I don't know what the fuck happened to the belt, but he ran without his belt all the way to the back, which is fucking hilarious. And we all laughed about it too. And there was like a chance of fuck Colby coming, or fuck Colby and all that stuff. He paid those girls to be around him. I mean, yeah, but because I think those chicks are porn stars, right? The two or three that I've seen him with are in porn or something. So a lot of porn in Florida, so maybe he might have a friend, but they probably get paid. Let's be real. It's not like they have their premium Snapchat tattooed on their back when they're with them in those videos. But premium Snapchats are hilarious, by the way. I wear a thing until pretty recently, and I got I got a good laugh. Let's see. Yeah, McGregor holding a conference. I don't understand that holding a press conference. Like, just keep calling him out. Who gives a fuck? What else we got? Tyron Woodley bless Kevin Gastelum for winning rematch. You beat on 1 foot. Kelvin wants. I don't want to see Kelvin at 170. I mean, if he's asking for Woodley to move it to 185, it's stupid. Anyway, all right, got nothing else, folks. Thoughts on him saying he's gonna have Trump deport Ali? I fucking died laughing. I gave him that one. That was fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I laughed so hard after that one. I'm gonna have Trump deport Ali. Y'all can get mad if you want to, but that dude, Mike Russell MMA, he's done a lot of digging on Ali. Like, there's a lot of smoke there. When there's just, they say there's smoke, there's fire. There's a lot of smoke around Ali. So that's one of those things where dude has a shady ass past, and then he jumps into one of the more public jobs you can get, and then makes it more public. I don't know. People were talking about how you're gonna get the Trumps to show up to the fights and stuff like that. They showed up for a photo op, dude. That's what it is. Those two. I mean, yeah. Let's just leave it there. But don't get me started on politics, man. It's funny about politics, but people get like when I talk about politics. First of all, I don't do it online as much as at the very least. If I post something on political online, it's either something like really insane or it's fucking hilarious, right? But the funny part to me is people on the left think I'm like conservative, and people on the right think I'm liberal. Like, what are you talking about? Like, because I have common sense with certain shit, but I don't know. But my rule on talking politics is either if it's online, like it has to be like on something like this where we can talk and see each other and shit, and it has to be agreed that we're gonna be political and we're just gonna be, talk our points and not gonna get too crazy, or face to face, because people online will say whatever fucking shit they want to you because they're far away or behind a computer or anonymous or whatever. But if someone has to be in your face talking whatever, they got to think about what they're saying. They got to do it politely. So that's on the last pay-per-view, 243. Cool. Let me make sure here we are talking about the right one. I enjoyed it. Shit, Dan Hooker at Quinta was a fun ass fight. Jorgen De Castro knocking out Justin Tafa, knocking him out with titties and shit. Diego Lima's a bad dude. Sergey Spivak gets a submission against Ty. That sucked because I want to see Tuivasa win. And then Adesanya just pick apart Robert Whittaker. That was rough. I like Whittaker. I'm not a huge fan of Whittaker, but I like Whittaker. And I thought I picked him to win. And for Israel to do what he did, goddamn. Whittaker will be back, but it seems like we rarely get someone come back and be a champion again, or come back and be better and then run into, that's a rare thing. It doesn't happen all the time. It's far away, but do you think Colby wins? Dude, can we just make that like just both people lose? Can we do that in fights? Not a no contest. It's L's on both sides. Like, because that fight is a lose-lose for us, in my opinion. Because I think Usman's gonna win and he's gonna hug him. Yeah. He's gonna hug him all day. So Dana was asking about Mexican people throwing trash into the ring. He said it's not a big deal. He's seen it before. They will go back to Mexico. About the great breakdown at the PI there. Yeah. So a lot of people were shocked at that, and I was just like, dude, you need to understand, like, cultures are different. It's like when you go to Japan, you watch a pay-per-view, you watch an event in Japan, they're super quiet and respectful. Yeah, it's just like when you go to Mexico, let's say in the World Cup, you know how people get crazy. Oh, let's go to UFC Mexico when Kane and Brian Ortega were on the side. They were filmed doing that puto chant. They do that in soccer for kickoffs, right? For a goal kick or whatever. The kickoff, get the ball back and play. And if it's the opponent's goalie that's doing it, they go puto. When I was a kid, I went to playing soccer games in Mexico, and fucking we did that all the time. That's just a culture thing. So for people here to be like, I'm appalled, I can't believe it. It's the same fucking asshole that's sitting in the fucking nosebleeds, drinking his ass off, starting fights, and fucking calling people, racist shit. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. Okay? If we're allowed to do shit here because it's our culture and we freedom of speech and all this shit, we need to be like, have some fucking balls and be like, okay, that's what they do over there. Is it fucked up? Sure. Hell yeah. But it's it doesn't, people are like, oh, they're disgraceful over there. And I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of shit people do in this country that other people in other countries think is disgraceful. But you don't give a fuck. I should probably clarify that whole thing a little better, but I'm too tired. I don't care. So hopefully you guys, I know you guys are smart enough to know what I'm saying. I should have said the last people this year. Oh, hang on a second. He said him and Lorenzo went to the fight in Tijuana and the Mexican people threw trash and the Mexican guy won. Yeah. Do you want to know why? Because in Mexico, it's boxing, and for hundreds of years probably at this point, lucha libre. So WWE Mexico, for lack of a better term. And people take those rivalries seriously. I mean, they made movies with wrestlers, with pro wrestlers in Mexico, right? The Hijo de Santo and those are the ones. They had movies for those dudes. So they take like their pro wrestling like so serious that when a bad guy won over a really good guy, it was like, fuck, people were cussing him out, and then you see him on the street, they cuss him out, throw shit at him. Like, it's just a different culture, dude. That's all it is. But for people to take it, get stick up their ass over it is stupid. All right, last pay-per-view of this year. 4 is November. 45's in December. Is that the last one? Yeah. Okay. 245. So far, Punaele Soriano against Oscar Pichota. Brandon Moreno took that kike out of France fight because Lil Pettis didn't want it. Matt Brown's coming back against Ben Saunders. I love my Matt Brown fight, but that dude's been gone for a minute now. Jessica Ai takes on Viviana Araujo. Amanda Nunes against Jermaine Durandamy in a title fight. Please, for the love of everything, Amanda, knock her the actual fuck out of the UFC. I'm so sick of GDR. after she won the belt and hitting Holly twice. I think it was like 2 or 3. It was like twice up to the horn, right? And 2 separate occasions. I'm pretty sure. All the shit she did and all that, and then like she drops the belt and she doesn't want to fight Cyborg. Like I get it, but she was just like, I'll defend it. And it's like, fuck that. I have to fight her. Fuck all that shit. Like she's such a cherry picker. There you go. She cherry picks. Max Holloway against Alexander Volkanovski should be the main event. But no, it's Kamaru Usman against Colby Covington. That's a fun night. T-Mobile Arena, last card of the night. I mean, it's a fun fight. If it holds up the way it is, it's good. They're going to fill it out, of course. They got a couple months to go, but yeah. All right, we're getting up on... I fucking had a timer on here. I don't know where it is now. All right, we've been on for a while, so... Last little check of headlines here before I get out of here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. This is literally like a hangout. What I've been doing, just talking shit back and forth with you guys on the comment section. It's exactly what this is about. It's for fun. Oh yeah, Mackenzie Dern lost in Tampa. I forgot about that. Should decision loss. Well, happens. Usually you grow from those. So yeah. And anything else? There will be no New Year's Eve card. Little Pez out of the UFC. Yep. For now, it depends on. I think one FC will make a run at him, try again, or one championship will try and get him. Hold up, no, nobody's talking about Max Alexander on that card. Usman Colby is what everyone's talking about. They're not talking about it yet. They will, but right now it's because Colby's talking all this stuff. So, and Max is cool with it. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna bring more people to my fight, our card? Solid, keep it up, dude. I don't need the attention. I just want to train." Nothing's been announced for New Year's Eve New Year's Eve end of the year card. Kind of strange. Yeah, very. But I don't know. Maybe they want to do something different this year. Ortega vs. Zombie is the last card of the year. Let me see. I think you're right. I think that the last pay-per-view is that 245, but the last fight card is Brian Ortega in Sajik. That's wow. That's South Korea, right? Am I right? Sajik, South Korea? Hopefully I'm right. I don't want to be wrong on that one because that's a fun-ass fight too. Ortega versus Chang Sang Korean Zombie. Volkan Ozdemir against Alexander Rakic is solid, but Alexander Pantoja. Huh? Alexander Pantoja is a dude, right? Am I right on that? Because real talk, if you Google UFC Fight Night 165 and you scroll down, they have Alexander Pantoja fighting a chick named Miranda Granger. UFC, I got to get your shit together. Veronica and Amanda Lemos, Choi Do-ho taking on Charles Jourdain. That's a solid fight. And then, so I mean, they're still working on that card too. Obviously, it's the last card of the year. Yeah, it is December 21st. So I guess that's a New Year's Eve card. So, hey, thanks. It's been fun for sure. Those dudes are legit at 1FC. Or legit as fuck at 1FC. Dude, if you guys haven't watched a 1FC card yet, holy shit. The 2 cards that I like to tell people that if you can be a fan, you don't even have to know who's fighting. You can just be a fan and enjoy it. Like it's 1FC and Combate Americas to me. Like 1, you're gonna get up early for, fair enough. But you can play that. Yeah, it's a dude, and they have on the. If you Google, I just googled it right now. So I googled UFC 244, got me the card, and then they have this little red bar. You can click to the right and get all the way down to the rest of the cards. And if you go to the very end, you find Pantoja on there, and they have him fighting a chick. So someone at Google fucked up. But that's just funny. Someone screenshot that shit and send it to him. It's like, damn, dude. Too progressive. But yeah, like I always recommend people. I just want to see people fight, throw down. 1 championships and Combate Americas. 2 Latin dudes getting in the cage and getting locked behind them, all that pride and the bravado and testosterone and all that shit. You'll get some good fights. I watch it. Any update on Earl Spence Jr.? I don't know. There's a lot of shady shit around Earl Spence Jr. right now. So if you guys don't know, Earl Spence is he crashed his car and flipped it and supposedly ejected from the Ferrari he was driving, and then he was like, people were saying he's lucky to be alive. Other people were saying like, oh, he escaped without a scratch. Like nobody really is given too many like clear story on it. He did get charged with DWI though. So dude was driving drunk. Miracle Spence escaped without serious injury. Okay, so he did get hurt. So, fuck, I don't know. But why the hell would you? I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that dude. He's fucking driving drunk and shit. That pisses me off, honestly. He's lucky as fuck he's alive. Shit. And then we just had that Patrick Day passed away. That sucks. That shit sucks, man. For real. Let's try ESPN. Maybe they get lucky sometimes. That poster for UFC 244 with Masvidal and Diaz on it, with it's like straight out of Compton style. It's legit. I'm actually gonna get one of those for my wall. Ooh, Patriots took the Jets into behind the woodshed, beat them 3-0 for all you football fans. There you go. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for me. It's late, and I gotta go eat, and I gotta take my kid to eat. So it's been fun, seriously. That's what saved him. Oh, that he was ejected? Yeah. Earl's been still a fucking idiot, but he's lucky shit to be alive. All right. Hey, look, it's been hell of a night. I was planning half an hour. I want to do half an hour. I ended up. Are you watching Kane vs. Lesnar? If it's free. But anyway, it's been fun as shit. I'm gonna try and make this a weekly thing, or at least every couple of weeks. Just depends on what kind, what kind of how much time I have after the gym and everything else I do. So shout out to MMA guys for hanging out. Lauda, you hanging out all night. Appreciate it. Daniel, Uncle Hank. Well, excuse me. Daniel, Uncle Hank was here or is here. Yeah, I mean, whoever else watches this, even now or later, doesn't even matter. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, dude. Yeah, we do this shit for you guys. Like, honestly, if this ever becomes, if it ever feels like a job or not fun anymore, I will tell you myself that we're ending this shit. But it's still a lot of fun. And honestly, my favorite part is like shows like this where I can talk shit with you guys back and forth, just hanging out, shooting shit. So catch you guys on Wednesday for Keyboard Warriors. Myself, Rick Kirby, Digital Workout. We'll be talking about UFC Boston. We'll be talking about this weekend's card in more detail and whatever happens in the middle. Too bad that McGregor press conferences on Thursday and not on Wednesday, because I would love to fuck with Kirby about it. Like, just fuck with Kirby about the whole thing, because it's gonna be stupid and you guys know it. So, all right, guys, y'all have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're on the planet. Appreciate you all so much. Good night, and good night, Wilshire.